And welcome back to All-Star Fandom Prime, all-star coverage for all your fandoms. I'm Dion, joined by Doc and Jen, and tonight we're live and we have a lot to get into. So, Doc and Jen, X-Men, the official um, trailer came out today. We're going
Yes.
to go through. I think I would have done this before. We're going to go through that today. We're going to take a look at that trailer. Also on the docket for today, we're going to go into a new world of DC animated. Could this be the new DCAU? We'll dive into that. And somehow, some reason, there's a Apes reboot on the way. We'll
Why?
discuss that. And along with more reboots, The Law returns. There's going to be another Dredd movie down the line. So we're going to talk about that and the director who's connected with that one too. And to finish off the night, we're going to be going into our fandom radar, things that are on our radar that we couldn't get to this show, but it's a packed show and we'll get to it eventually. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get into it. So,
Hey!
X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer released today. That's the number one thing on our docket for today. We'll discuss that and see what we think about that as it starts approaching. And I believe through this, we got a release date as well. So before we jump into it, I'll pull up my notes right here. And we're going to jump in 1, 2, and here we go.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
Life Earth.
Right around the corner.
Literally.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time to the reaches of tomorrow,
That was damn cool, though.
Oh my gosh.
we stand together, right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men. We're back, baby.
Pulled right from the comic book cover on that one. Woo! So, real quick to jump in. So the official trailer dropped today, and it's confirmed the premiere date is July 1st, 2026 on Disney Plus. This is the highest rated Marvel project in history, returning after a 2-year wait since season 1 in 2024. The trailer officially ended months of leaks and speculation. And gave the fandom one of the biggest drops of the year, all on a Wednesday morning. Doc and Jim, before we get into any of the minutia of it, initial reactions from the season 2 trailer. Jen, you first.
Yay. This looks, in this man's favorite words, action heavy. So we already know this is going to be good. And oh my gosh, July 1st. July freaking that shot right there. I love it.
Yeah, it's Wolverine number 1. That's it.
I'm excited. I think this was a really good trailer. worth the wait, and it has me excited. So let's go. Let's watch it.
Doc, your initial some feedback from somewhere. Your initial reaction to this trailer for X-Men season 2.
This is a good teaser to get me excited for the show. I want the real trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was cute. Let's go back to the 90s. Let's go get the X-Men from that's cute. Now I'm trying to see. Yeah, let's bring them back to the 90s. And I'm trying to see the real trailer. No, I'm excited though, for real. I can't wait to see it. And July the 1st is like right around the corner.
Like June is next week, and then we'll jump to July.
It's like right around the corner.
And the biggest thing here is like, it's not exaggerated when you say like it dropped everything in this. It had iconic moments from comic book covers.
Yep.
It had iconic moments from just and as a whole for season 2. This was a big one because apparently like leaks and stuff were starting to get out after they had one of the conventions over the summer. But the trailer picks up from season 1 finale, that cliffhanger that we all sat there. And we spoke with the Lee Walls, and at least from what we could tell, it was going to be something that we never seen before, or that we were maybe not prepared for either. And it brings me to a quote from essentially the voice of Professor X. He said, "I'm amazed Disney greenlit it because it's so dark. It's very, very dark. A lot of people die." That was his exact quote. Jen, how does that make you feel after seeing this trailer and then speaking with the Lee Walls? They couldn't tell us much.
No, they couldn't.
What were your thoughts on that?
So I'm happy that they're doing this, because if we can sit through Avengers Infinity War and watch essentially the same thing but in live action, we can absolutely watch this, because like I would think with Marvel, you're going to have to tell stories that older audiences are going to like. And the truth is, as we've discussed with the comic books are dark, if not darker, depending on the stories. So I get you have to be careful with platforms like this sometimes, especially because you want to have the younger generation come and watch. But with that said, there has to be a medium to it. So I'm actually happy that we're going to get darker in this and, really get into the comic books. It seems like they're really wanting to do that, which, as we always say around here, use the source material. That's why it's there. So please continue doing that.
So, Doc, after that very dark comment from the voice of Professor X, just from this trailer alone, it's, again, we split teams too. So we're telling about 3 different stories along this season. It's 3 groups, right? Or 2 or 3 groups of X-Men. I think it's going to be the X-Force. I think it's going to be X-Force, X-Factors, and I guess just the X-Men. So we'll split them into that. We get Polaris in this. We're going back to the 90s. We got full 90s hair. I mean, we are in the 90s anyway. But just seeing this as it is now, we got to get back. We got to make sure we get everybody back together at the end. That's going to happen, Doc, but I'm sure there's going to be a big bad that they're going to have to contend with. Maybe multiple big bads they need to contend with.
That would be dope
for this season.
Yeah.
How dark we get.
I'm sitting over here thinking, I mean, look, man, they already killed, like, the man. You feel me? And had the whole world crying over Gambit. You feel me? So, I mean, who's to say? I mean, Storm could be next. You know what I'm saying? Cyclops could be next. Beast could be next. We don't know. But if it came out of the, as they say, the horse's mouth, I'm just intrigued. I'm even more intrigued now to sit and watch it, because I know how they write. Ooh, boy, it's going to be intense.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see it, man. I mean, I don't want to sit here and speculate, how many, the count like we did with Deadpool, how many gonna be on the black card. But man, I mean, he said a lot of people die, and then and especially time traveling too. So you put that into the factor.
Yeah,
they time traveling. And then also I'm thinking, what if they get Gambit back through all this time traveling?
Well, given some notes that I was pulling somehow, there might be some Gambit within this trailer that we missed. There might be some sort of horseman of death sort of signaling within this arc. So I don't want to go back through it and sort of dissect it, and I don't want to look at what I've looked at again either, with some just deep dives into the trailer already. But we do see Deadpool appear too.
Yeah,
a lot of people are speculating that that's just more shape shifting. So,
and that
could that be a cool way of saying like, hey, Deadpool is a part of this universe that we're building. Let's go ahead and figure out how we can pull Deadpool into something animated too. So they got to write some license for it. Go ahead, Jen.
So to that, we already have a connection with him and Wolverine with the movie we just got. So that's an easy connection to do within this. And with the last movie they put out, they incorporated the TVA from Loki, which involves jumping timelines. So they could do that here. And just one other thing, because we're talking about the timeline, traveling through time. This is where I lack in comic book lore knowledge. I'm wondering what the consequences, if there are any, for time traveling within this universe, and how that's going to affect the events.
I mean, the TVA polices all time variants, right? So the TVA is around, right?
But I don't think
technically
within this universe, I don't think we're full. I don't think this is MCU connected. I think this is its own pocket within the animated universe. Remember, first season we saw Peter Parker and Mary Jane looking at a TV, so that signals we're in that one. We saw like old pictures of what Iron Man and Captain America maybe, or something like that. So we're still confined to that universe. Not saying that it could bleed into live action, but I feel like Marvel's been tighter than it has for DC when it comes to animation bleeding into real, because Creature Commandos bled into Rick Flag being in Peacemaker, right? So that was all there. I don't think they're doing this with this one necessarily, because they got so much from the 90s that they can pull from. I don't think you want to. I don't feel like you want to ingratiate it, because it makes me feel like I'm not going to get a Spider-Man 97 or something like that, or Iron Man or Captain or something like that, or Hulk or She-Hulk in that era. So they're confined there, but I want to see what else we're gonna get through this universe, because with that Deadpool appearance, again, they said it was just more shape shifting, which was a really good Easter egg too, because I don't think we expected to see him, but he's been a part of the X-Force in the past too. So it sort of connects him with the X-Men in a way that I don't think we expected it to for animated. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. From this trailer though, anything stands out? Was there any moment from it where you're like, okay, can't wait to see what that part dives into, Doc?
I can't wait to see what it all dives. I mean, I'm a fan of the whole time traveling. Let's jump through this portal and go do this over here and this time, and I'm a fan of that. So I'm wanting to see how it's going to connect to everything, to how they're going to bring it together in the end. And if I know you said something about Gambit being in here, but in my mind, I'm wondering if they can bring their Gambit back, because they're talking about going to get somebody, and I'm like, who are they going to get?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be the tricky thing, right? Because really, they got to get home too.
Well, yeah, because the other thing is another possibility could be is they could be talking about someone that hasn't been offed yet in this show. Someone could possibly get offed, and then they're referring to that person, not someone we've already seen in season 1. I mean, they could even do that depending on how they're going to handle these 3 different stories at the same time. For me, it's like what you said at the top of this. There's so much in here. You would have to watch this a couple times to try to see every single thing that they put in this first trailer.
Well,
there's a lot of
characters that we added, just the characters alone. Like Angel was in there, Psylocke was in there, who else? Polaris was in there. She had a pretty big one. Havoc. Like there's a lot of X-Men within this to make up the teams that they're sort of divided into at the moment. Because Polaris, I mean, dope to see her within this too. I'm anxious because they really hung their hat on the 90s.
Really hard.
Like going back to the 90s, like essentially that's the X-Men, that's their goal, right? To get back to 97. To all be together again and be back in 97. So I'm interested to see how that happens. Or like, we're gonna go to the 90s and beat those X-Men. And I mean, we get Apocalypse. So we go from Genosha with that massacre, and now Apocalypse, there's multiple of them.
He don't stop until somebody put him to sleep.
Oh boy, yeah. But to answer your question, no, for me, I would have to watch this trailer a few times. I can't pick a moment out for me personally.
Since I was typing and moving buttons, I would like to watch it again. So let's go ahead and let's run it back one last time before we move on.
Thing back.
So let's check it out one more time.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
They are killing with animation now.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign.
Wow.
To the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
Wow.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time.
Yeah, that was he shaped.
I saw Deadpool.
Yeah, he shaped.
Yeah, that was more shit. That was more.
Right here. Right now. I believe in the X-Men. We're back, baby.
Man.
Oh, yo. I thought I saw Gambit too.
There's just
in the beginning it was just memories.
No, but I think another moment, it was very quick. I would have to like go frame by frame to find it. I thought I saw him too.
Yeah, and this is just go back Deadpool. I'm for some reason I'm harking on that one. I like when Marvel.
Yeah.
I like when Marvel builds universes. They do it well. They have a track record. So this is the first like Deadpool content of any kind since Doomsday was announced. But obviously this isn't connected within that. But at the same time, it's almost like, give me more animation, man. Like that's what I want. Like build that Marvel animated universe again that you did in the 90s. Because these characters, we want them back. And the actors, a lot of voice actors want them back too. The voice of Spider-Man, he's been more active online in the past like 2 years than he's ever been. And we saw that cameo of him, of Peter Parker and Mary Jane in season 1. So there's a Spider-Man in this world. So, and we know this from the 90s anyway. I'm amazed that, again, Disney is... I'm happy, man. As a person who loves animation for superhero stuff like this, there's so much in here to dissect. I had the number of how many episodes it was going to be, but 2 years to wait for this might be worth it. And I think on the other end of it, I think they may have already greenlit season 3.
They did.
So
that was already.
So we're already set for a season 3 after we get through this dark period of whatever X-Men 97 season 2 brings us. Any closing thoughts on? Okay, I'm about to give y'all a question. I just took it right back. Storm. This looks very, I don't know,
cosmic,
Phoenixy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so there could be something there. Too. We're gonna be speculating for an entire month anyway until we get to that first episode.
This one could be from a different timeline.
Yeah, so we can play around with character abilities. We can play around with personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sage D with the greatest comment ever.
Shocker.
So this is if you know 90s Spider-Man, this was when the symbiote suit happened, and Peter Parker was just angry, man. Like shock. Like it's some of the best piece of voice acting. So I say best piece. It's a good piece and a good entertaining. Like
shocker,
you can't escape me. I was like, he was in it. I don't remember his name. Sage probably remembers his name, but he's been wanting to probably reprise that role for a very long time, and this is going to be that role, or that maybe that show that catapults another season of something else too.
There he is. Oh
yeah. So it was just more shape shifting.
That's cool
into him.
That's cool.
So to see Deadpool animation is pretty dope too.
It is. To what you said about Spider-Man, did you notice that when they played the Marvel title card, they actually put 90s Spider-Man in there? It was quick.
Was it 90s or was it
it looked like the 90s
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? I saw the same thing, Jen. I let me check it.
It looked 90s to me.
Because I thought it was like the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's hard to believe. What's not?
Did I go back too far now? Oh, it comes up. Right? It's coming up, right?
It's coming, yeah.
I lost someone special.
Yeah, that was the.
Was that Friendly Neighbor or 90s?
Yeah, it was Friendly Neighborhood.
Thank you, Sage. Yeah. Christopher Daniel Barnes, the voice of the 90s Spidey.
Which, again, is a great animated series, too. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is probably one of my favorites. But yeah, Marvel Animation's back in a big way on a slow Wednesday.
So exciting.
And they're back. So July 1st is when that first one drops. That can't come fast enough. We'll figure out what happens with Gambit. We'll figure out how our team gets back together. We'll figure out how I guess the X Factor, X-Force, X-Men all work out and come back together. And that reminds me, Jen, like when we met with the Lee Walls, they did say like those, trying to like chronicle those 3 stories, those 3 individual stories over the course of the season. Yeah. And then like having them come back together is obviously like a tough part. But I'm anxious to see the end because I feel like there's going to be more than one apocalypse, man. There's got to be. Like
I can't see why you wouldn't do that, because this is the best opportunity to do that.
Well, they said in the trailer you're going to see the one from the very beginning, and from the beginning of his reign to his reign in the future. So yeah,
we're going through, because everybody's at a time period of apocalypse, of a reign, right?
Yes.
So either you take them down in your timeline, or those boys just
keep going.
Who's stopping that, man? Like realistically, who's stopping that?
He
looks. Sage put in the chat, fun fact, don't know who he played, but he was on the Brady Bunch movies.
Yeah, the newer Brady Bunch movies. Hey Sage, he was one of the Bradys. That's all I know.
He was one of the
I can't remember who he was in there, but yeah, I remember him in there now since you said it. But that's our man. I'm ready for it.
Exciting.
That looks. I think we've been clamoring for it for a long time too, because 2 years has been a very long time. To wait for a season 2, and
the fact that they announced it at New York Comic Con, that they confirmed season 2 and season 3 last year that the season 3 was coming.
So one last question, and on our way out of here, though, for this segment, since we know that season 3 was renewed, I know we haven't even gotten through season 2. If apocalypses, is that the plural?
Yep.
Apocalypti? Is that it? I don't know. If apocalypses are
Apocalypse 3 square.
There we go.
If they're the big bads for this season, like what's the okay? Oh man, it's tough because nothing's come out other than this trailer. It's like what end game are we expecting for the X-Men for this season to then move on to a season 3? What we do then? We go back to the gym and hoop. We go back outside to the park. Gambit had a do-rag on, man. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Okay.
Sage put in the chat Mr. Sinister for season 3.
But they already kind of did him. Yeah. And then he ain't bigger than Apocalypse. So we need somebody bigger than Apocalypse to come for season 3.
I mean, they could do that if there's someone bigger than Apocalypse from the comic books.
And the only thing I can think of is Jean Grey go bad.
And
that's the only thing that could be bigger than Apocalypse.
Yeah, because the other thing too is, depending how season 2 goes, and like if all the apocalypses from different timelines come together, that wreaks more havoc. That could carry into season 3. Where we get another cliffhanger.
Especially if they're jumping timelines too, and everybody's sort of jumping timelines.
Yeah.
So that's gonna royally mess up something. We know that's a thing.
Because if the goal is to get them back to 97, I could see how that has to be prevented, and you can play that out a little bit, especially with the 3 timelines. You could definitely prolong that going into season 3.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have a problem. Like the amount of lore that they have with X-Men, the people that are behind this.
Like the Lee Walls,
they're killing it. Like this trailer is what we've been waiting for, just to get a little glimpse of what we were expecting. And I don't know if we were expecting July. They said summer, but I don't know. I felt like it was gonna be late, like
I
August.
thought it was gonna be August, like the last month of summer. So the fact that we're getting this on July the 1st. Before the 4th.
I know, right? On a Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, sometime Wednesday, yeah. That might be a fun watch along to do just through that season. Or hop on here right after it's over. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We got about a month until we get to it. But man, I can't wait for this one. This is gonna be a good one. But we're here every Wednesday, All-Star Fandom Prime. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, do all the social media stuff. We're here, we're growing. Yes. We may have, if I can get it done in time, we may have merch coming. So if you want to buy an All-Star Fandom shirt or some sort of phrase, it really helps to go back into the show, pay for subscriptions, do all the other stuff so we can come do this every week for you. But moving on, if I can move on, a new DCAU. So I'm gonna straight up ask: have you guys watched My Adventures with Superman at all?
I haven't. I only found out about it. I would say about a month ago, just going through my own personal Pinterest newsfeed where I was looking up something and it started coming up. I'm like, what is this? So I need to check it out.
So this might be my favorite bit of content from DC. You know how I feel about DC.
Say that again for the people in the back. Say it again.
The people in the back?
Yeah, they're way back there.
This might be my favorite content from DC in a very long time.
He said it! It's a miracle!
So let's dive into it. I'll see if I can get the trailer pulled up. I don't think I was able to download it, but I'll get it while we're doing questions. Wow. This one was really dope. So My Adventures with Superman debuted on Adult Swim in 2023. We're about to come up on the 3rd season, releasing in a week. Yeah. The show follows a young 20-something Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and Jimmy Olsen as they sort of navigate adulthood, journalism, and Clark's emerging as Superman. He's growing as Superman from the first episode. Like, he doesn't move to Metropolis to he doesn't move to Metropolis to be Superman. He moves Metropolis to work, and then he becomes Superman over time. Like
this is the beginning.
He finds out his powers as we go.
Oh,
the first episode starts off really dope when the parents when the kids show him like the ship and everything, and stuff starts happening, but they're speaking Kryptonian, and he doesn't understand it. And then it's almost like the ship was like sucking in the parents and stuff too. He saved them, and he covered the ship back up. This one, he was young, like a boy, and he went back and uncovered it again. You'll get to that point, but as the story goes on, it's really good. His relationship with Lois, his friendship with Jimmy, and they're essentially just interns at the start. Like that's it. They're just interns. It's anime Smallville minus being in Kansas, pretty much. And I didn't watch much of Smallville, but this show here was, from an animation standpoint, has been great. It's like anime is pretty much influenced by Dragon Ball.
Nice.
And what they made sure to say too is that this series is produced under DC Entertainment, Warner Brothers Animation, as a DC Elseworlds title. So that means it exists in its own continuity, separated from James Gunn's live action DCU. But question is, and again, it's on HBO Max. Please go watch it. It's the best piece of DC content I've watched in a very long time.
He said
that I watched this show with a smile because Clark, like I really do. Like it feels like that watching this show, especially through the first season. But the biggest thing to come out of this is that this could lead to something bigger within the DC animated universe. So we all grew up during the DCAU, that 1992 to 2006 DCAU universe or DC universe. The Timmverse is what they said for Bruce Timm. This could be the start of that, another restart of that universe. Not that universe in particular, but a animated universe for DC, because they recently announced that they're going to make a My Adventures with Green Lantern spinoff from this show. So it won't be Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan. It's going to be Jessica Cruz. We saw Jessica Cruz only one time. We saw her in animated one was the Justice League and the Fantastic Five. Oh, how fantastic! What something. The most recent Justice League animated movie that they made, and I thought I had a picture to pull it up. But Jen, if you can find one, that'd be great. Jessica Cruz is her name.
Jessica Cruz? Okay.
Yeah, so her life's upended when the Green Lantern power ring falls from the sky and chooses her as champion. So now we get, and the show is set in Coast City, where students attend Hal Jordan High School. So get that. How funny is that?
I mean, Hal,
guys,
we
haven't had a connective DCAU on TV since 2006, the end of Justice League, right? I think 2006, the end of Justice League. Is this something that can work now, given that we've decided that it's Elseworld, it's in its own continuity? Can this work? And after Green Lantern, is there another superhero that you would like to see after that? Doc, I'll start with you.
Great question.
Man, it's all new writing. It's all a new world. Yeah, why not? I can see it. I can see it happening again. I mean, I need to check this show out. But if you say it's as good as you say it is,
yeah, I'm gonna watch it too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can pretty much do whatever they want with this show and bringing it all together. The sky will be the limit. And after the Green Lantern, I'm Batman. Is what I want to see, a good Batman.
Well, and that's gonna be.
And I want to see I want to see Wonder Woman in their animated style as well too. So,
and I will say the animation style has been by far the best, the most refreshing thing. Because Doc, you remember the most recent DC, DC animated movies. What was it? The Man of Tomorrow.
Her.
Oh yeah.
Jessica Cruz. Everybody.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
But she's gonna be reimagined as a 14, 15-year-old, so a little younger.
Yeah.
On the side.
not this.
Well, if we spend like 10 plus years with her, we'll get to an adult Jessica Cruz. So that'll be good. But Doc, remember how that animation was, like the long Halloween, all that stuff? Like it was very just just stand here in my mouth.
It was blocky.
Yeah, this, you don't get the vibe from this. It flows.
I really like the animation style here. I really do.
No, it's again, imagine Dragon Ball, and that's what you got. Jen, question for you too. Can a new DC animated universe thrive? And who's your superhero that you would want to see in this new DC animated universe?
I think it can, because if we keep it in its own pocket like this is compared to James Gunn and what he's building, I think it'll thrive really well, because the fact that the show came out in 2023,
yeah,
not that far back, and it's been really successful, really loved, and the fact that you have praised it 4 times now, I really think it could work, because when you think about all of the other cartoons we grew up with, like in the golden age of Nickelodeon, like there was a pocket of cartoons: Doug, Hey Arnold, Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog. It was its own little pocket, and it did its thing. Then you have the Disney Channel, where it's characters that we were introduced to from movies, but then it was kind of its own little pocket where we had additional stories, and it didn't matter if it didn't fully line up to the movie or not, but it worked with storytelling, so we can enjoy these characters even more. So the fact that it has worked in the past, it can work now. Absolutely. A character from the DCU that we haven't seen that I would love to see, why not do Supergirl in her own little thing?
I'm gonna need you to pick somebody else.
Somebody else? Okay, I need a minute.
Because
I need a minute.
No, because I don't want. Well, yeah.
You can say it.
You might get that sooner than you think. so yeah, you might get that sooner than you think. But
okay, no, I gotta pick somebody else.
But no, I will admit, DC hasn't been the greatest for me lately. But I watched this with a smile on my face the entire time. The voice acting is great. I think the voice act is Jack. Dennis Quaid's son is the voice of Superman.
Ooh, that's cool.
Jack Quaid is the voice of Superman, Clark Kent.
Sage put My Adventures with Constantine. That would be dope.
That would be awesome. I love.
Say it again.
It's right. My Adventures with Constantine. Yep.
My Adventures with Constantine.
That would be awesome.
I'm anxious.
That would be dope.
I'm anxious to see whether or not they keep like those titles going, because obviously Green Lantern is getting that moniker. So I think we'll just go. I mean, My Adventures with Batman. Like, how's that going to go? Go ahead, Jen.
What about Aquaman?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on. It definitely depends on.
Because eventually you want them to build it to the Justice League.
You do.
I would think so.
Okay, we might circle back around this once the season starts. I think it starts on the new season on June 13th.
For this one?
For this one, yeah. So season 3 starts on June 13th. They're going to be doing the reign of the Superman storyline with some different things within it that they can play around within this universe. I agree with Sage too. A Flash would be great.
Yeah,
he would fit.
Flash would be great.
This aesthetic and look, he would fit this like a T. Like it would have been perfect.
It would do so well. 1,000,000%.
I feel like y'all surprised that I was like, "Hey, DC did a good job." Like I patted him on the back for this.
I mean, like compared to recent conversations, I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Hey, y'all go back and check out the other episodes where we're talking about DC stuff.
Anytime we talk about Superman, fantasy casting, anything DC related, pull it up.
I mean, fantasy, like just the animation for this.
It's very clean. Sorry, Luna.
looks really like it feels good. It doesn't feel so A to B. Yeah, man, and that's what I didn't like with the last DC animated movies. Man, they just felt so lifeless, you know.
But you know what? I've noticed that with animation or animation inspired from anime where there's a nod to it, but it's not so heavy. It has just a cleaner look, and the way you can do animation with anime styles in animation, I feel you can, like, just from what I've seen growing up with anime, there's a lot you can do with that to where it could blow your mind, literally. So yeah, the fact that this was, a nod to that from Dragon Ball, I think that was a great choice because it does fit the aesthetic of him. So whoever decided that, kudos.
For sure. Like, just the treatment they gave all the characters within this too, from the villains to the heroes. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I might rewatch this before, if I got time. I might rewatch season 1 and season 2 before season 3 comes out.
I mean, look what they did with that animated film from Lord of the Rings that they just did. Also an animation style, and that was a Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
does really well with anime.
How many episodes per season?
How many episodes was it? They were low.
What's the show?
8?
What's this show called officially?
My Adventures with Superman.
My Adventures.
Am I thinking 8? Because 2 seasons, but 10 episodes a season.
Okay, so I can watch that this weekend.
Yeah, it's a quick watch, but it's still good because
like what, 30 minutes a piece?
Yeah, because we're growing with Superman. That we've never, like, again, Smallville, we had that, true, but he wasn't in Metropolis and he didn't have a suit, right?
Yeah, season 1's 10 episodes, so hopefully they just rinse and repeat and do another 10.
Yeah, this one by far has been my favorite sort of portrayal of Superman too. Like, this is prototypical Superman, but he's younger, doesn't know his powers yet, man. He don't find out. I don't want to tell y'all so much, man. He don't find out his heat vision later or his X-ray later. Like, we're going on the path.
Why don't we plan to do a review? Like a review.
I if y'all weren't going to do it, I was going to sit in this chair by myself and be like, hey, y'all got
Nah, man, like, I'll binge it and we can do a review.
If y'all got me talking DC in a positive sense, boy, you better take it.
We should do it for the channel.
You better take it. Because this has been great. This has been great. And we already pitched our show. Well, if I were to do one, I think I'm going to steal Sages. I think I'm going to steal The Flash. The Flash would be a good one within this universe. You could play around with Iris. You could play around with that dynamic and Wally coming in too. So there's a lot of pieces that you could play with that character. Batman, man, it's got to be different tones. It's got to be a different tone because this is just so light. There's blue skies. Like, there's
well, you already know when Batman come in, it ain't gonna be light. It ain't gonna be
birds flying.
Well, here's the thing. Like, here's where my nose is gonna go up in the air a little bit. I love the original Batman animation show that we all love. Leave it alone. Do something else.
Well, if it's in this vein or in this style, and you build a universe through this, I'm on board. But the stuff they did. What was the other one, Doc? The New 52. That was the one before this Long Halloween one. Remember that one?
The Batman.
Well, the animated universe they made. It was all because it started. It was Justice League War, Justice League, all those. The Aquaman
I'm
one.
tell you in a second.
Like, it was like a series of movies for there. I think it was like the New 52 movies, and those were fine. I liked them. They just didn't hit like they.
So the last one was Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth. I'm sorry. Concluding the Tomorrowverse.
That's the Tomorrowverse is the universe that had like the Long Halloween and Man of Tomorrow. I didn't enjoy those.
Mm-hmm.
They just felt so lifeless. This, on the other hand, is like, man, I'm flying with him, man. Like he learning his heat vision, I'm learning with him too, man. Like I know you got it. Like I know every power you got. I know how to you can lock it.
Well, I can't do it for you, but I
can't do it for you, but I know you can do it. But no, is again, I know I brought this up, but I'm always talking about DC and we cover it, and most of it's good. Most of it I'm a little left wanting a little bit more. But for this was, dare I say, perfect, man. Like I don't know if I'll go there, but I'm like, I'm gonna watch it again.
And then let us review it and we could talk about it.
I'm gonna watch it again.
The young man said it was perfect, Jen. We most definitely have to check this out.
When has he ever said a DC project?
Man, perfect.
What? He said perfect.
Right. Trust me on this one though. Trust me on this one. This is
you'll say it's perfect, but does it get cinema?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give it that. Let me see how they do this Reign of Superman storyline. Because we all know that's when Superman like dies for a little bit and comes back.
True.
I don't know if they're gonna do that with this series, but with this season. But I'm gonna be watching to see if they pull that off, because that means we're gonna get. I think the first episode they sort of tease is like the name of it is "What is a Superman?" That's the name of the episode 1 for season 3.
Interesting.
And yeah, right. Like I'm like, okay, well, we could get Steel in this joint.
I was gonna say another metahuman finna come out of somewhere.
Yeah, what is a Superman? So we'll see what they put together for this. But let me tell you this too. They did say that Green Lantern is gonna be influenced by another show on that Toonami block. So remember you had that Toonami block on Cartoon Network. The dude in the spaceship with the robot or spaceman, whatever you want to call him. So they're saying they're going to pull this next one is inspired from one of those Toonami blocks. I didn't dive back into the Toonami blocks, but if they're pulling from that, I don't think they can go wrong, because that Toonami block was dope. You had Dragon Ball, you had Reboot, you had a slew of dope animation through that time.
Sage.
But hey, I'm here for it. Guys, check it out. We'll see if we can do a review for this one, because I can't wait to see season 3. I'm gonna probably watch that one every night that it premieres. So we can get on this one together and do this weekly, man, because this is a good Superman adaptation. And you like Clark Kent, you like Superman, you like Lois, you like Jimmy. Like I didn't come out of this show disliking anybody. You know what I mean? Or disliking characters. Like even the villains were fine, but
is Jimmy a ladies' man in this one?
He is not. Jimmy, you're gonna enjoy Jimmy Olsen in this
I'm
one.
not gonna lie. I really like that in that movie. Like they made him a ladies' man.
but for this Jimmy Olsen,
oh my goodness.
Like I kid you not, this one he's interesting.
I really like the dynamic here with what
they're all young. They're all young. Same age. Lois isn't lead detector yet. Lead reporter yet. Clark, they're all interns, but they're trying to make their way. They're trying to get those big stories. They're putting themselves in danger, essentially, like Lois Lane does all the time. But now Jimmy's there, and Jimmy's trying to be the voice of reason. It was like, hey man, we got to get out of here. Like we got to and Doc, I know you remember, and I'll move on from this one because I've beat this one to death. But his voice, who's the voice actor of him? You know him. Because he sounds like not every black character we grew up with, but he was just. Let me find it. Give me a second. And I'm sure as soon as I say the name, you'll know. You know what, Doc? I was completely wrong on that one. That was not him. That's a completely different.
Who you thought it was?
Oh God, man. I'm gonna take you back. He was Jada Pickett's boyfriend in a different world.
Tupac?
No. How could Tupac do it?
I'm just saying, you know, that was. Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about the tall dude, the tall light skinned guy. God, dog it. He was on He was on Cosby Show and all. He was a pretty boy on everything. He was even on Family Matters. Damn, what's his name?
Literally
every voice. But no, that again, check it out. We'll check Dwayne Wade. No, they didn't date. But yeah, definitely go check this one out. This is a fun watch. DC really killed it with this one. I'm glad that they're building a universe around this as a tentpole, sort of like how Batman the Animated Series was at tentpole. Superman can be this tentpole show for the new DCAU. But let's jump into another topic real quick because this one came out of left field. So obviously, in 2024, we got the release of a new Planet of the Apes movie, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, right? So we got that one. So comes to, I think it was just released, maybe confirmed, maybe a week or so ago, that Matt Shankman, he's the guy who directed Fantastic Four: First Steps just recently. He was hired to pen a brand new Planet of the Apes film for 20th Century Studios. Fox Josh Friedman, he co-wrote First Steps and he wrote Kingdom of Planet of Apes, but now they're pivoting. So Kingdom of Planet of Apes, just as laid out, came out in 2024. It made nearly $400 million. That movie still did bank for them. The studio literally announced a sequel for it for 2027, and then they pivoted. They hired new directors, and they said they're starting over from scratch. A full reboot, not a sequel. Doc, what are we doing?
I'm tired, why? Bro. I'm tired. I don't know what they're doing, man. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. How many Planet of the Apes movies we need, man?
Here's the thing. The trilogy was so good, you could have left it there.
They could have stopped.
You could have stopped there and waited 20 more years until you got a new one.
Yep.
And still don't need a new one. I mean, damn, we got 40 of them already.
Well, that's back in the day, man. Them boys just like they were filming movies.
And then you got a Mark Wahlberg. You got a damn Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes out here. I mean, what we doing, bro?
Hey, we don't talk about that one.
I'm saying what we doing, dog. Do we even need another? We don't need no more Planet of the Apes. Like, what are they trying to? What they trying to say, man? What they trying to say?
Here's a question I got for you to follow up that, Doc. The first trilogy, that trilogy, this one we're watching now, the first one from Rise to War was perfect. Like, no notes on any of that for me.
Nope.
Then we get, noise or word that, hey, it's Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. But here's the thing. It's like, 100 or so years in the future?
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with, like, the tribe of Caesar sort of deal, or Caesar, like the people who were the apes.
None of his bloodline.
Nothing. Yeah. But the film still made $400 million combined. The trilogy made $2 billion?
That's because it's a Planet of the Apes movie, man.
No doubt.
And for some reason, people want to go see it.
It's not that easy, man. Jen, I'm gonna throw this to you. Oh no, Jen, I'm taking it back. I'm throwing it back to Doc. Doc,
Let me go get some popcorn.
Doc, think about this. These three movies were unlike any other Planet of the Apes movie we ever saw. It was unlike anything. It was the origin story of how all this happened. Yep. And you get Andy Serkis being Caesar, who over the trilogy, Caesar was one of the dopest characters in history.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You could have left it right there and been done. 2017 could have been done for a long time. But then you come out, hey, here's another one as no full-on connection to the trilogy. It's just years. Look at that, man. Like just a boss. Like no connection, Doc. Don't you think this was perfect, man?
It was. That's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. even for the one that you saying made $400 million, then
the most recent one,
it's still Planet of the Apes fans, bro. They gonna go see the movie because it's Planet of the Apes.
Well, let me throw.
So it's going to make its money, just like Fast and the Furious keep making money.
So how do you feel about a reboot of this?
I personally don't want a reboot of this because, like you said, this trilogy right here, I don't want to see anybody try to recreate this. I don't want to go to the movies to watch the same shit I just watched already. I don't want to do that.
Well, remember, if you saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, right?
Yeah.
Remember the ending, how they were sort of leading to something? Like now, I guess we just don't get that. We don't get that conclusion.
If you want that, then somebody else gonna have to write that. Then they're gonna film that. Look, that's gonna probably come out the year after next. But here's the thing: if they're gonna start over again, where we got to get a scientist, they got to come up with this thing to make the monkey smarter so they can talk to each other. We finna do the same exact formula, Dion. This is finna be a waste of film.
But this is this story, the one we're watching now, that was a different formula than what we saw in any other Planet of the Apes movie. We never saw the origin story. We never saw origin story. So I agree with you. I don't want another origin when this one was so good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't go backwards. Like you can't go backwards like they did in the first Planet. In the first Planet of the Apes with the astronauts, they go to space. And I don't know how long did they sleep for. Was it like 100 light years or something wild? They slept for that long, and then they landed on the Planet of the Apes. We can't go back to that.
No, and let's be honest. That first Planet of the Apes in 1968 was the crown jewel of those movies.
Yeah.
Everything after that, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Battle for the Planet of the Apes. That was a lot, man. And here's to show you how, like, I guess money grabbing or easy, I guess those films were to make. They made a new one every year. From 1970 to 1973. They were like, they were pumping them boys out.
Pumping them out. Here you go. Planet of the Apes, baby.
You want
Planet of the Apes, baby?
You get one. Yeah. I see you up there.
Planet of the Apes, baby. There you go.
But Jen, what do you think about this? Like a reboot of such a good trilogy that you made bank with the last one. Why not just continue that story with why not finish what you started with this? Well, yeah, Jen, why don't what's up with the reboot?
Honestly, finish this story and don't reboot it.
Well, technically the story's finished because I sort of stopped myself too. The Caesar story's done and they took a break after that. I think this next one was supposed to be another trilogy that we were supposed to have too.
Honestly, leave it with Caesar and just don't reboot it. I mean, like the last one that came out was in 2024. That's not that long ago. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. Yeah, I don't think we need a reboot at all. I mean, the ones that they have made over the recent years, they're really good films.
And that's the thing.
Really good stories. It's not like they just threw this together without a thought. It's like, we're just going to make some money. It's like they gave us really good storytelling with these.
Yeah. And like, obviously no casting has been announced for this or anything like that.
Don't do it.
And I'm trying to think like I don't even know like what or who I would drop in to this.
That's
Jen, how would you reboot it?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, because you know this. There's certain films that are staples that when you see the cast, you're like, no one else can do this. This is the casting. This is the casting. This is it. Like what's a really good?
Jen,
there's so many good movies that you're just like this. You just can't replace this. So no, I just wouldn't do it. Period. Because we had really great films. We had really great casting for these films. I don't know why. No.
It's just once we took them, we didn't take the 2001 one seriously. Like that was just Tim Burton playing around and doing some some experimental stuff that he always does, right? Like that's what that was.
That's Tim.
That's Tim Burton. That one didn't land how they wanted it to. Obviously, it hasn't been received well. Even on the watchbacks of it, it's like why at the end? That's all I could ask.
Why?
But with this one, with this most recent one, they were speaking now. They can talk. So there was more to them than what Caesar left them with, right? But
right.
You can't replicate that. That's a good origin story.
It really is.
You can't Batman this thing. You know what I mean? Like you can't
Batman it.
You can't you can't like just continue to tell like the same origin story or switch it up here and there. And this is how we got to the apes taking over. Like we're just it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I feel like they could have finished with this one.
Yeah.
And then down the line, if they wanted to do something different, it would have been great. Because like I said, it still made $400 million at the box office. I'm not sure what their budget was, but still, that's a good payday. That's a good one. But they're going to pivot and make a reboot anyway.
I have nothing to say. Except don't do it.
I mean, I feel like that's all of us at this point. Because again,
the last budget was $160 million. Is what they
I made $400 million off of that.
So all they did was break even.
I mean, yeah, their marketing cost isn't on there, but their biggest problem with Kingdom is that the first trilogy, the trilogy before, did so well.
Yeah,
and we love the main character of that story. We saw him as a baby to a grown man with a grown ape with
he made him human, didn't
he? He was standing up, right? He might have. Still the coldest scene I've ever seen with him standing straight up in that cage at the sanctuary, man. And that old dude came in, old Malfoy came in there,
being mean.
I mean, it's like the Land Before Time movies where there's like 100 of them, and these dinosaurs don't ever grow up. No,
I mean, no. This was done perfectly. I don't get the idea behind a reboot. I think you finished what you started because you essentially created like a Caesar universe that you could build off of, and that's what Kingdom of Planet of Apes was. It was a build off of what you had from the first three. So you got the foundation already. Why you want to break up the foundation again and be like, "Nah, we're gonna do this again"?
Because you know how people are. People come in with their own ideas and they don't want to live off somebody else's stuff, and they want to make their own name. They want to. I'm not mad at that, but go do another movie. Don't do Planet of the Apes.
Well, the director.
There's so many other stories you can do out there. It's A Quiet Place, for example. When that movie came out, John put that out there, and we had no idea what we were in for. And it's one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best newer movies that came out. It was original, it was different, and it wasn't a remake of anything. It was like, here's a story. And I rethought about sound for weeks. I was in situations where I thought, oh my gosh, I would die right now. There is
would have been dead. I hear stepping on leaves and sticks, would have been out there.
What if you snored?
Yeah, you dead.
What do you snore?
Look, man, and you ain't seen that one CPAP machine. You ain't seen that one CPAP machine. No. Out of the whole movie, everybody must have been sleeping very quiet.
Notice, there are no cats and dogs with the exception of the one in the prequel that they did. But after the fact, there was no cats and dogs anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, we rabbit hole. But my point is, I would like to see more brand new stories just out of pure imagination like we used to.
But yeah, I'll give you that.
Give us some more centers in F1. Give us some more of that stuff.
I completely agree with y'all. Completely. I could say the same thing about this Apes trilogy. This one. this was a unique take on it. It was a different story than what we got. It wasn't just grown humans in monkey mask. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So it adapted in a way that was like it fit the time, and Caesar continually looked better throughout every single movie. And it was just to a point where this was if I'm ranking Planet of the Apes movies, there's only 4. There's the first one because the ending was so good.
Yeah,
the twist
it's Charleston
was
Heston, man. It's Charleston Heston.
Yeah, it's Charleston Heston.
I mean, and that movie, we're talking about it like the guys in the ape mask. That was the pinnacle of filmmaking at that time. Don't get it twisted. It was good.
But again, things evolve, things get better
as it should.
What we can get here. I'm a Dr. J, and I remember fully. Like I didn't watch the 1968 one until I was like in middle school. And I remember my brother was watching it. He had the remote control. He was watching it. I was like, man, I don't watch this old stuff. Like that's how my whole demeanor was like, man, this man's a little whack. And we keep moving, we keep going. It's the first time ever seeing it, and I'm like, edge of my seat. And we get to the end, and I see that Statue of Liberty. I'm like, wait a minute. No, like I remember going like this on the couch.
Yep.
At like 14. Like be like, wait a minute, what? Is it over? But then he showed me the sequels, and I was like, man, this is whack.
You went from is it over?
Don't ever show me these again, man. Don't ever show me these. Show me that one. And then this other trilogy. But I get original stories, but also the director, Wes Ball, the director of Kingdom, he walked away from doing this ape sequel so he could direct the Legend of Zelda movie. So they pulled somebody else in.
Respect for that.
So they pulled somebody in, and they brought the writer back from Kingdom to help with this one. So we'll see what happens with it. Rise, Dawn, and War was just so good. It told Caesar's story beautifully. Kingdom, again, I think it went like 200-300 years into the future, probably too far. But again, the human population had to die out and all that stuff, and then come back. But that's a long time. I didn't know it jumped that much from Caesar. So that was interesting. But we'll see what story that they come up with for this one. Again, if I gotta watch a reboot of what I just watched, I'm gonna stick with the other.
I'm gonna be mad.
Like, what else can you do?
I'm gonna be mad, man.
There's so many ways you can reboot.
You know what? I need to do it. Practice what I preach. Lower my expectations, guys. We got to go watch this damn movie. My expectations gonna be so damn low. I'm gonna be down there looking at caterpillars, son.
It's gonna be interesting how that first trailer is sort of received. You know, once that comes out and we see what their idea is, because it's pretty close to the vest right now. It's very early. Nobody's been casted. It's just early in what we can see from it. But if I'm going back, man, I'm looking at those last 3 and I'm watching those last 3. I might rewatch Kingdom. It's fine. But if it was like Caesar's lineage or something like that, or
it would have been better. Could have been better.
Or like they were the apes with the birds and stuff, right? Show me another set or another tribe of who did something else. You know what I mean? Like there's enough communities.
Can I say something?
If you want to stay within this universe, just do other stories of different apes.
Now let me say something right quick, because I know we're talking about the last movie, Kingdom. It wasn't a bad movie. We're not saying it was a bad movie.
It wasn't.
Not what we're saying.
Not at all.
What we're saying is it had nothing to do with Caesar's lineage, which would have been a dope tie-in had the main character, the main ape character, was like Caesar's great whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Just some connection.
Build the story off of that. You know what I'm saying?
But then they have like the Bibles and stuff. The one ape like sort of had the story. Or something like that. So they tried to connect it in that way, but I don't think it was enough.
It didn't connect with people on that level. You know what I'm saying? Because like you might be one out of a few people that even remember they even had that book that even mentioned Caesar's name.
It was the orangutan that got drowned, man. That got swept away in the. You remember him?
Yes, I do. That's what I'm saying.
He's the orangutan that got swept by the river. But
in the water.
Like even the
Kingdom reminded me of. And she started singing a spiritual dog.
I could do worse.
Oh my God.
I will sing Old Man River.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
And, Doc, you remember what you saying?
No, I was gonna say, like, Kingdom reminds me of the very first Planet of the Apes movie, where it's humans have been like year. And then they got to go contend with these apes because they've never seen apes talk, walk like me, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it very much reminded me of that first one. But you just said they're finna reboot and do something completely different. Like, and this is not going to even be a part of the scope of what they even talking about or dealing with or writing about. It's nothing else they can do then except for go back to the beginning and see how did this all start, you know, from the beginning.
It was done too well, man.
Yeah,
like, they got to do something else. Like it's got to be something else, because it was just done too well. Like Andy Serkis killed those movies.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He really did.
Just like he do everything else everything else he's in, he kills it.
Like that looks like Andy Serkis, man. I see Andy Serkis. I see Andy Serkis in Caesar's face.
Yep. Anything he touches is gold.
But hey, we'll see, man. We'll be here for it. Whenever we get more news on it, we'll be here and we'll go through it. But it's going to take a lot for that first.
Discuss it.
That first trailer is going to tell you a lot. Mm-hmm. And Doc, I hope it's not a reboot, reboot.
I hope
it's not a complete one. But
I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm just saying, if I see a canister or anything going near a monkey, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off.
It's not that too far removed, man. That first movie was 2011.
Yes,
that was a long time. Yeah, a long time ago still, but not that long.
But the last one came out in 2024.
Yeah,
that was still within that universe. So yeah, so
and let it breathe.
But they did take that 2017 to 2024, so they took 7 years off and came back with Kingdom.
Yes,
and we are where we. That's where we are. But speaking of more reboots, man, The Law returns.
Man, wow.
So he's coming back, but it's not the Dredd that we thought either. So a new Judge Dredd film is officially in development, a full reboot of the iconic comic book character from 2000 AD. Although, no, sorry. Taika Waititi is connected with this movie. So obviously we know he did Thor Ragnarok. He did, I think, Fall Guy.
As soon as you popped his face up, I got mad.
You want to take it away from here, then?
No. Okay.
Go ahead. I won't even read. What
he already ruined Thor, and now we gonna give him Dredd, bro, to ruin.
Some could say that he saved Thor too.
Did he?
That's what some people think. There are people on that side of the fence, Doc.
You got a choice.
He ruined it though, bro.
You got a choice of watching 4 Thor movies as of today. Which one you picking? There's 4 of them out there.
Okay.
You on a stranded island with a VCR.
With a VCR, I'm not picking none of them. I guess I had to pick the one where you more Dolph Lundgren with Thor or something. No.
Which one you picking?
Do you think he saved Thor? I'm asking you a question for real. Do you think?
Yeah, Ragnarok is the best Thor movie, hands down.
Why do you say it's the best? I'm not saying I'm saying, why do you say it's the best?
If you look at Thor, and we'll get back into Dredd, but it's a little side mission, I suppose. If you look at Thor, his movies by himself were the first one in Dark World. That wasn't the same Thor we saw in like the Avengers movies. It was like two different characters at times. But when we got him to Ragnarok, Thor finally got more of a personality. And yeah, was it funny and good? Did it? Yeah, sure. But that's Taika Waititi too. But he made Thor fun. Finally,
Thor was fun in the first movie. Thor was fun
compared to Thor battling.
He didn't have to be Thor. Now, are you saying so? Now, I mean, because I know we like comic books. We love comic books. That's cool. He made it more comic booky. That's what you liked about it.
No, I felt like Thor had a better personality because he would always show like this personality in like Avengers, in Ultron. He would show the personality. And then when you get to his movies are just so dark and gloomy, especially Dark World. Dark was in the name of the title. Like it wasn't a fun movie. He had the worst up until that point.
Okay, so and what you saying? You want him to bring that goofy stuff to Dredd? Dredd is dark, bro. It's super dark.
I'm not saying he's gonna bring goofiness to Dredd. Now, will there be like quips and stuff like that? Obviously, but he also did what? Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation.
Mission Impossible was dope, but when you said Love and Thunder, bro, this is what I'm comparing.
No.
I'm not comparing Dredd to Mission Impossible.
I didn't say Love and Thunder. Love and
I'm
Thunder.
sorry. No, you said Ragnarok. I'm sorry, Ragnarok. But I mean, when you compare Mission Impossible or Ragnarok to Dredd, completely different, dog.
But who's to say like he can't?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying, and I always say give people opportunity. But I mean, you know how you are about your boy M. Night Shyamalan.
Taika Waititi is not M. Night Shyamalan.
I'm just saying. He is
not. He is.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm sorry, Jed. Go ahead, Jed. I just saw your hand. Sorry, Jed. Go ahead.
I actually liked Thor Ragnarok too. The moment it started, I was laughing all the way through. My only complaint, I have one. Sir, you should have played AC/DC's Thunderstruck instead of the song you picked.
Man,
everybody
immigrant
song.
I'm sorry.
Like that out of like the rest of the music was fine, but when that moment happened, I was like, "Where's Thunderstruck?"
I don't know, man.
Why are we doing this needle drop? No.
Jen, I gotta push back. It would have been too obvious.
But it would have been perfect, though. But it would have been perfect. It would have fit that moment perfectly.
Okay. When last time y'all listened to Thunderstruck?
Last week.
Quit lying.
No, sis.
I admit it has been a while, but like you don't need to always.
Let me give me a second. For the last,
he better sing. He better sing.
No. For the last, not the last 2 years, but before that, I probably heard Thunderstruck in an arena about 6 times a week, give or take. And I was probably one pressing the button a few of those times. And I go back and I look at that moment, and I think like playing Thunderstruck there. Nah, Immigrant Song was perfect. Immigrant Song was perfect.
That's because you were thunderstruck out. You know we needed Thunderstruck.
It was too obvious, man. You don't go with the obvious thing.
I told you he was gonna sing.
You don't go with the obvious thing. But just to get off Taika Waititi real quick, I think we can all go on record now and saying like the 2012 Dredd with Carl Urban is one of the most like underrated action films in the last 20 years, but it held tight to what Dredd was. Like from his comic book character, he never took the helmet off. That was a plus. And it was just what was it, Doc? Like it was like the Raid, but with Dredd.
Exactly like the Raid, except for with him, and he was going level by level, wearing their ass out,
and it's got
wearing them out.
It's got a good cult following too. But after that, instead of a sequel to that, and Carl Urban, he won't be attached to this one, so there's going to be a new Dredd as well.
A new younger Dredd.
It's going to be a new Dredd as well. Carl Urban, wished everybody luck on it. He said he loved playing the character. I think he got asked at a Mortal Kombat panel, and he said, let me give his quote. He said he would love to reprise the role in a heartbeat. He really would. I really would. I had so much fun making that movie. If I'm not part of it, then I'm all good with it. I just want to see more Dredd stories. That's Carl Urban. That's Johnny Cage. That's him giving his two takes on it. All I'm saying, Doc, how do we make this happen? You got the pen to the reboot. What are you doing?
Okay. Because I don't remember seeing this in either one of the Dredds. Like, what happened to Dredd to make Dredd become Dredd? Like in the Sylvester Stallone Dredd? Do you remember? Did any of that happen?
No, he just rolled up on the motorcycle, man.
And he was driving against his long ass wall, and it was Dredd.
Origin story?
I do.
Really?
Hell yeah. This is the origin story I would love. And then get to where he is now. He is legendary in these streets, in these rogue streets, dog.
So you want to see him grow as that character?
I want to see how he became this dude, man. Yes. I want to see, and then how he made his friends, because he actually had one friend. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem like he was just a lone wolf. How he made his friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see an origin story. Now, as far as a person that could play him, and if it's not Carl Urban, man, I don't know, man. A young guy with some acting chops.
I think you go
physically,
that route. I think you go that route. I think you have to go that route. Whereas I would go to the point like an unknown, perhaps. And that could be a way to keep him in that helmet. Because that was the biggest thing with the first movie. Like, it's Stallone. You got to see Stallone.
You know who I just thought about? Your mans that played Soldier Boy on The Boys. Was it Jensen?
Yeah, he's been
that guy.
He's been connected to a lot of things lately. Like a lot of things lately. A lot of fan casting for him lately.
Really?
Yeah. But go ahead, Jen.
Well, just a thought. We still have to do our Bond fantasy casting. How about we do a fantasy casting for this?
Yeah, we'll have time. That would probably be because now,
like on another show, like we'll do the Bond and this one together and just discuss the fantasy casting.
Yeah, because now there's no timetable on it. Yeah. Most I could find was that it will be sometime possibly next year. Once they get the script done and everything else ready for it. But
that's a short turnaround.
I mean, I think the way they're pumping stuff out, Jen, like if you got Taika Waititi connected to
because he has strong connections and he can probably gain a lot of money behind it.
And so Doc, I know what you're about to say. I feel like I know what you're about to say. So I'm gonna ask you this question more to get a better thought process out for you. All right. So I'm gonna go back to Taika Waititi real quick because I think that's the biggest piece of this. We're like, yay, Dredd, but then it's like, oh, it's Taika Waititi. So and that's how it sounds like for you. So
yeah, because I love Dredd, man.
So his style is, comedic, wildly unpredictable, right? Judge Dredd is brutal, ultra violent, sometimes satirical. Does that creative pairing feel inspired, or is it like just tonally dangerous for the source material?
I think it's going to clash. Look, okay, let me say something positive. Your man has a great vision for colors, and Dredd films could use a little more color. You know what I'm saying? You see all the mute, you see color, but it's muted. You know what I'm saying? He can make colors pop, which I think is beautiful on film. You know what I'm saying? I think it's beautiful. But when it comes to the story and how he directs this movie is what I'm going to be interested in. I'm not going to Dredd for jokes, bro. This ain't Demolition Man. You feel me? This is Judge Dredd. You get what I'm saying? I'm going here to see my man lay down the punishment and the justice. That's what we going for. I'm not going for jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my popcorn and my M&Ms, and my little icy. I want Dredd.
Jen, how about you? Will that feel inspired creatively, I guess, or is that just tonally dangerous, like Doc says, for the source material?
I'm actually willing to see what he's gonna do with this. I'm like, okay, Dredd. I'm curious. I would actually like to see what he would do.
I think he's going to surprise a lot of people with this one because Taika Waititi is not he's a smart guy, and I think knowing how many people loved Carl Urban's Dredd is to sort of take inspiration from that too. Like Dredd,
I'm sure he's going to pay respects to it. Like he's not going to like completely wreck on it.
Yeah, and Dredd worked so well. Yeah, we won't talk about Rob Schneider, Sage. I purposely did not comment on that when Doc said comedy, but just knowing that and seeing how many people love the Dredd one, to take inspiration from that and sort of put his own sort of stamp on it as a director, I think he's going to do that, man, because he's been in Marvel. He knows how Marvel works. He knows how those movies works. A lot of fan service goes into those too, but he still got, like, again, I think he saved Thor. Did he kind of hurt him on Love and Thunder? Yeah, he did. That I'll admit that, but I think he does a good job of like sort of making you care about the characters that he within his movies. And I think that'd be dope for Dredd. And I think what helped the Carl Urban one was so well, it was all confined space. They weren't running through the city. There was no nighttime. It was just, there was no like go home, come back to work. It was like work starts now. Work don't end until we get out of this building. I think if the stakes are something like that, where it can be more confined, where you don't need so much like the Stallone dialogue and all that stuff, this could be a really good movie for him. And I do think you cast like an unknown for it, just so you can sort of tease with the fact like, hey, maybe he'll keep his helmet on the entire time, because if they halo this thing, man, I'm out. If they Stallone Judge Dredd this thing, I'm out.
I think that would be a smart
decision. He did it so well.
I think that would be a smart decision for this movie in particular with this character. Get someone that's a no name, give that actor an opportunity, and then so he could just keep the helmet on, to where we're not in a. I don't mean this to be shade at all. That is not my intention when I say this. Where we don't have a conversation like Pedro Pascal was like, I want to take off the helmet more. It's like, nah, dude, the type of Mandalorian you are, that creed is you keep it on. And there was headbutting with that.
Well, I feel like he blew up a lot after Mandalorian too, right? Like I know Pedro Pascal had a career before Mandalorian.
Well, he was very popular for Game of Thrones, even though I never saw it. But people loved him in Game of Thrones.
But it didn't feel like once he put once he was that voice and that behind that character.
Oh yeah,
it was like, oh, he's in everything.
He catapulted him.
He shot.
He might be Dredd. Who knows, man? He's got a great agent.
I don't know if he would do Dredd.
He got a great agent.
Why not? He used to wear the mask. Might as well.
And this time you at least see his mouth, but he's got to have that chin too. Like he's got to have
that square, that true square chin.
Yeah,
you gotta have that chin.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a tough casting. But I do like the fact of an unknown. But even if there's somebody who's familiar,
man, you already know who I say.
John Cena.
Nope, Alan Rickman.
We can't put him in everything, man.
I only asked for him to be in Batman, dog. I only asked for that man to be in Batman. I only asked for him to play Bruce Wayne. That's it.
How he gonna do that in this and Reacher? They already locked him up for another
dog
season.
Hey, didn't Denzel Washington come out with 5 movies in 1 year?
He sure did.
We looked at that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We pulled it up on live. Yes. There was 1 year when Denzel literally had 5 movies out in 1 year.
It can happen now. I'm just saying, man. When they cast that man, just go talk to the guy, please. And then he's gonna be an Bruce Wayne. Y'all say he's gonna be an older Bruce Wayne. He's gonna have Damian. Man, yeah, that's gonna be perfect.
If that happens, who knows, man? Alan Richardson, but I had a good night with DC, man. Let's not do this, okay?
I was about to say the same thing. We had him talking positively about DC, and now we're here.
We had a good night with DC, but we'll see what comes of this too. We'll keep our eye on this one. I just thought that was pretty dope. That obviously we got a director behind it, but we also know that we're going to get more Judge Dredd in the future. However that works out, all I'm saying is that man saved Thor. Love and Thunder didn't help, but
Ragnarok
is the best of the 4, hands down. And we know what his humor is. We know all the stuff he brings with it. But I think it could work. I truly do. I think he can work with this.
I hope y'all are right.
Well, keep in mind he also did one of the episodes in season 1 of The Mandalorian, and season 1, even though each episode was done by a different director, it feels so seamless.
Yeah, man. And as long as we get the "I am the law" line,
yes,
I'm cool, man. I am cool with that. I don't think did Carl Urban say I need to rewatch that movie? Yeah, it's been a while.
That was a wild movie, dude. Like we was in one, like you said, it was the raid with Judge Dredd. That's literally what it was. And we was going level to level, and he was taking them out the game, bro. No matter what that stuff, what was the stuff they was on? It wasn't called Spice. What was that stuff called? That super drug they had, bro.
What was it name? Mama or whatever they called it. Did they call it Mama or something like that? Or
they called her Mama.
Yeah. They called her.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
That was a wild. It was a wild movie, and that's I want to see a movie similar to that. Yeah, it was so good.
But that's the thing. Like it depends on the story that they produce with it. If it's too much, like so again, it was dialogue in this, but there are a lot of rat-a-tat-tats between those.
Yeah.
Between that, you know what I mean? It was a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what you need for a Judge Dredd movie. I might go back and read some of the comics too. Like I'm intrigued by it now, just because maybe there's something that I'm missing within that Dredd lore that we can
see
something.
Possibly. Mama was
yeah, that's who that lady was, and she was cold with it, boy. She had her little queendom, but when your man came to lay the law down, she screwed up when she locked them doors.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was not in her best interest.
was not at all. But
it didn't end well.
But like I said, we'll keep an eye on that one, and along with keeping an eye on a few things, it's time for our fandom radar. This is where we take a look at a few quick things. I think Jen stuck a trailer in here on me.
Oh, I did.
We're gonna take a look too. So we're gonna go over a few things real quick and snappy. So let's just jump in. Did I do the right one? Did I add Jen's? Yeah, I added yours. Okay. So first up on our fandom radar, VisionQuest releases October 14th of this year.
Woo-hoo!
So Marvel Television announced at Disney's 2026 upfront that VisionQuest debuts October 14th, 2026 on Disney Plus. It's the return of White Vision, the synthezoid, who absorbed original Vision's memories in the WandaVision finale and flew off to parts unknown. He's been out there for years now. James Spader, he's returning as Ultron. The show is well, we go through the showrunners later, but biggest thing is that this comes out about 2 months or so before Doomsday, and I don't think the timing is by accident.
I was just about to say, how is it going to connect?
we're gonna keep our eyes on that one because I'm sure being that close to December, there's got to be some crossover effect.
Oh, that because Spider-Man had already been out already for a little bit. There might be a connection there, and then
this is the last
this one.
It's the last Marvel project before Doomsday, so we'll see how Ultron and Vision will play into that. Some good news, man. The Gremlins are coming back.
Gremlins?
So cute. Gizmo's so cute.
So
he almost as cute as Neil, but Neil is cuter than Gizmo.
No, Neil takes the award on the cutest.
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers executive CEO David Zaslav confirmed on an investor call that Gremlins 3 is happening, dated November 19th, 2027. Steven Spielberg returns as the executive producer. And Chris Columbus, who wrote the original 1984 screenplay, he's back to direct and produce.
That's
the Final Destination Bloodlines director Zach Lepowski and Adam Stein co-wrote the script. No casting yet, but original stars Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates are expected to be approached. Galligan already reacted on Instagram with 3 words. Well, with one post. 35 years later, boom. Columbus told Games Radar Plus there has to be a reason for doing it beyond money, and we've finally found that reason. The original Gremlins helped create the PG-13 rating in 1984. So Gizmo is coming back. So we got the Gremlins, man.
Yeah, I'll take them Gremlins. I'll take them Gremlins over Planet of the Apes. Yeah,
I agree. I will take Gremlins over Planet of the Apes.
Dude, oh, okay. I'm glad. Thanks for putting that up, Jen.
Yeah,
we talked about this. I brought this up other time. Learning about Phoebe Cates' characters, like how her dad died or what happened, is like the darkest part of that movie.
It really
like
is.
You just sitting there. It's Christmas, is whatever, and she talks about that, and it's like, wait a minute, like,
is that what? Weren't we drinking eggnog?
We were just.
What happened?
Man,
what did
we
you
were in a light mood.
I don't even think we're that close yet for you to tell me this. Like, I don't think you were even close.
It's like we just said hello.
Yeah, like we're just in this thing. Like, let's go grab a coffee before we talk about this, man. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on Gremlins as well. And Sebastian Stan confirms many roles. So in a Screen Rant interview this week, Sebastian Stan confirmed he is playing many roles in Batman Part 2, an unmistakable reference to Harvey Dent and his criminal alter ego Two-Face. So he said that he was excited and nervous and trying to keep surprising himself. He confirmed he has already met with hair and makeup teams who have devised exactly how his character's disfigurement will look on screen. Production began like last week or so. We saw those photos of the Batmobile recently.
Yep.
And Sebastian has also reportedly been putting in serious physical work for the role too. So Harvey Dent might arrive in Gotham absolutely jacked. So we'll keep our eyes on that. I got a photo
of Sebastian bulked up that was going around.
So he confirms many roles.
That's exciting to hear because I remember my first Sebastian Stan that I actually enjoyed his performance and was in the show Once Upon a Time. He was the Mad Hatter.
Well, and it's good to see him like sort of stretch his muscles somewhere else too.
Yeah,
because definitely. Bucky, he's Bucky. Like at this point,
he's forever Bucky Barnes.
But I look at him and like just getting ready for this role. He fits in this universe so well. Mm-hmm. And I think he can bring a good Two-Face to life too, because we got a bit of Harvey Dent from like the Dark Knight trilogy, and we got Two-Face a little bit, but not. I don't think to the point that was like a Joker movie, and here's Two-Face. I think right down the line, Two-Face might be the big bad in this, but we get Penguin in here too, so who knows?
I will make a bold statement and say that for me, after this man's performance as Two-Face, I'm going to probably walk away saying, we don't need anybody else to play this character. Leave it alone.
Yeah, and if any advice from a fan and to a superstar of his ilk, watch some cartoons after, man. Like don't get in too deep. Please don't get in too deep because yeah, we see what those roles can do to a lot of people and a lot of actors. Some of them don't spring back, some of them go a little worse, but it is good that he'll be able to do that, and he'll still
he's not a method actor like.
But he's not. But that's the thing. You still can find yourself in a hole in a role like that, playing.
Christian Bale came out of it after he did The Machinist. He bounced back and was Batman. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a Christian Bale. Just look at his body between those times, right? In that, he's a different type of character. I don't know if that's healthy either, but he's a different type of person. I feel like an animal, say the least, because for somebody to go through that transformation and transform his body again, and then transform his body like for Dick Cheney most recently, right?
Yep.
He got fat for that one. Like that's he can do that. But from a darker standpoint, like Machinist was a dark role, but we've seen stuff happen with these roles like that, and just want the best for him. But he has Bucky to lean on too.
Well, remember what happened with Heath Ledger? I mean, even Jack Nicholson warned Heath, listen, this character is gonna mess with your mind. So I mean, the point is, it has happened. So I hope for Sebastian Stan's sake, I don't wish any harm on him whatsoever, because he is a brilliant artist. I just hope he hires some people to help him.
Yeah, just take it easy, man. And then we'll see you back at Avengers Tower. We'll help. We'll see him. We'll probably see him this year. We'll see him this year, probably in Doomsday, man. So, who's this?
Man talking about people working? Your boy putting in work too. Old Spider-Man, he gonna be in 3 movies.
Yeah.
Tom Holland gonna be in 3 movies this summer.
3 movies this summer. Yes, he is.
Jason Momoa's in 2.
Yep.
There's a lot of double and triple dipping.
Actually, are you counting the Wrecking Crew as one? Are you counting the Wrecking Crew as one? That's 3 movies.
Well, no, look at.
I was thinking theaters.
Look at Zendaya. I think Zendaya's in what, 4 or 5 this year? Because she has one with Robert Pattinson. She has Spider-Man. She has Dune, and probably Avengers Doomsday if she's in it.
Yeah, I don't know if they haven't confirmed Spider-Man's in Doomsday though. He didn't have a chair.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying. It's just from what Doc said. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be in it. They could surprise us. That'd be great.
Yeah, they could.
But he's the one that got left out in the dark with his chair not being there. They probably just don't tell him anything because he'll spill it.
Because he's gonna spoil it. That's why.
So,
like they give him fake stuff knowing he's going to spoil it.
And the one that Jen snuck in on me, an Avatar trailer. So we're gonna take a look at that, and we'll get initial reactions from that, and then close out the night.
Woo!
The Earth Kingdom is going to fall.
There's a Fire Nation army just beyond the wall.
That boy got big.
I'm sorry, Avatar.
Judy!
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
You are so creepy!
The Fire Nation hasn't stopped fighting. All over the Earth Kingdom, they're waging war. If we're gonna defeat them, I need you to teach me earthbending. You're the best earthbender I've ever seen.
This is the Avatar? Zuzu, he's a little boy.
Oh, man.
We've already won. The question is, how much are you willing to lose?
We are getting so much in season 2. There's so much freaking in there.
And what was the release date on it?
June
25th.
A month, a little less than a month.
Yeah.
That's
gonna be dope.
I'm so excited. There's so much in there. I'll hold it in.
Anything else?
I'll keep us here for another 30 minutes. I just wanted to watch it. I'm excited.
Gotcha. Well, I'll probably have to catch up and jump into
probably it. Mr. I don't watch Maul. I didn't watch Grogu.
Hey man, it's getting tougher and tougher out here.
Know.
Protecting the streets at night, and then coming here and doing this. And
how do you sleep?
I don't know. But I'm that look visually like, again, I've only known like most of the episodes from cartoon and stuff like that too.
Oh man,
looks dope for live action.
Yeah,
looks really, really good for Avatar. So we'll keep an eye out on that one as well.
100%.
But man, that'll probably end our show for the night. We went through a lot. We went through X-Men. We went through a new DCAU. Sort of makes you sort of think a little bit here and there, like, man, like, what's those next animated ones going to be? But
lots of rebooting.
A lot of rebooting, and then our fandom radar will keep up on that. Oh, wait a minute, what is that? Oh, before we get out of here, apparently there's one more segment that snuck up on us from out of nowhere. We're gonna do Name That Batman before we get out of here. So let's go ahead and name that Batman. So he worked alongside another famous Batman. He was a daytime soap opera heartthrob on Search for Tomorrow, and he didn't realize the fandom of Batman until his first comic book convention. Who is this Batman? Doc?
Is it George Clooney?
Yeah, sorry.
No,
sorry,
he can't sing opera. Oh wait, no, daytime soap opera heartthrob.
No, not George Clooney. Not George Clooney at all. Jen, would you like to try?
It's right there. The soap opera heartthrob. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's right there. My brain. It's so late. He put on his glasses.
My eyes were hurting.
Okay. Oh, frickola.
Come on, Jen. Give me a name.
No, it's not that one. It's not. No brain. It's not that one.
Come on.
It might be the one.
No, I know it's not, because he wasn't. The one I'm thinking of was not a soap opera heartthrob at the time.
Give me a name. I need a name.
I know. I can't think of his name. I see his face, but I don't want to cheat. I'm keeping my hands up. Not by the
no typing, no Reddit, no clackety clacks. Just
nope.
Give me a Batman name.
I see his face. If I could draw, I'd be like, this guy. This one.
Give me a name.
I can't think of his name.
Doc, you want to steal this one?
Val Kilmer.
You're wrong again, man.
Told you.
You got about 10 more Batman to go through.
Soap opera heartthrob.
Yeah, man.
Work along another famous Batman.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Michael. I know that.
Jen, we're back to you, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely. Yeah, no, it's not George.
Wait a minute.
Come on. If anybody in the chat wants to help them out too, feel free.
Sage, you know it. Sage.
I hear typing. Somebody stop typing.
That's me doing it.
Typing.
That's my head.
Okay.
That's my head. That's my head.
I didn't have my screen pulled up.
That's my head.
Come on. We were almost at the finish line.
Oh, it's not Michael. I know.
Come on, Jen, give me a name.
It's not Adam West, is it?
Not Adam West.
No,
not
it's
Adam
not
West
Adam
at all.
West. No.
All right, Doc. Last one, man. Last try. Read the clues again. Think.
He worked alongside another famous
until he
Batman.
did his first comic book convention.
And he was along another famous Batman. Frick.
This is disheartening.
Hey.
You know what?
What's the answer then?
Are y'all both give up?
Yeah, I wave the flag.
Kevin Conroy.
2 weeks in a row.
Jen, is that who you was thinking about?
Actually, no.
Who?
It was another person.
2 weeks in a row. Y'all don't know facts about. He worked along another Batman in the
Good night,
episode
everybody.
where he was his boyhood, his boyhood hero in that one episode where he got to work with the Gray Ghost. That was Adam West voice. So he worked alongside him. What was the other one? He was the heartthrob on the soap opera. And what was the third clue? He worked his first comic book convention in '96. In '96, and then
what was the soap opera?
That was the name of it. Search for Tomorrow.
Oh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will end on a for the night.
Hey, I took it as a yay because you talked positively about DC. So
I did, but until next time, that's been Name That Batman. 2 weeks in a row, 2 weeks in a row, Kevin Conroy was the answer, and they did not get it. But this is a wrap on tonight's show. We reacted to everything under the sun. Dredd, X-Men, Avatar, Two-Face, all of it. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit the like, subscribe, and drop your reaction to X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer in the comments. We want to know what you thought about it. How dark are we really going to get with it? And I'm Dion. That's Jen, who doesn't know Kevin Conroy. Down below her, that's Doc, who doesn't know
it's
who Kevin Conroy is. And until next time, like I said, we're here every Wednesday, 9 o'clock, 9:05. We're here. Depends on work now at this point, but we are here every week to go over the latest in fandom. Be sure to go through, watch the video again, all the social media stuff. We really appreciate that and support, and be on lookout for possible merch that we're going to be selling as well to sort of put back within the show. So grab a shirt, grab a cool, dope shirt from us, and we'll have that listed hopefully by next week. But until next time, like I said, I know who Kevin Conroy is. Jen, I don't know. Doc, I don't know either. So maybe he'll be the clue next week. Who knows? But until then, we're out of here. Peace.
Bye.